You know, the challenge with ranching is a couple different things. One is there's a stigma or a belief that you'll never make money. And that's true. You never will.
If I was the devil, this is what I'd do. I'd become a developer, buy farm ground from you. I'd offer such high prices you couldn't turn away. Cause problems for other families that's trying to stay.
The town of Cokeville has a storied past. It's been home to Shoshone natives, Mormons, sheep herders, bootleggers, and outlaws. And of course, ranchers and cowboys. This land is a place of tradition, and people like Landon Peterson take pride in the heritage of generations who've gone before them.
I'm Landon Peterson. I am a first-generation rancher based in Cokeville, Wyoming, born and raised here. Growing up, my dad was an outfitter and a general construction worker, and for me, it was always a dream to own a ranch. Starting at the age of 8, I started changing sprinkler pipe, and so I was always trying to find a way to be involved in the agricultural side of things.
When you're going to sacrifice so much for something, for it to be genuine and sustaining, you have to be passionate about it, you have to love it, and you also have to just have a toughness.
A cattleman has always had the cards stacked against him. In the early days of the West, it was a full-time job to keep a herd protected from predators and cattle thieves. Now the cattleman battles lower profit margins from the high cost of land and equipment.
The team became a way that I could do it more economically. You know, those hours that tick on the tractor, they're costing you money whether you count it or not. And then anytime you have a mechanic comes out, you know, your $300 ranch call, then your $200 an hour for mechanic time. So I try to do a lot of my own mechanicing, but then the parts on top of that. So for me, one of the reasons I love feeding with the team, I just love the horsepower, true horsepower. I love the horses. I love the smell. I love the sound and just how it slows life down. That's one of the things for me. It's kind of a peaceful time when I can just hear the clank of the chains and the horses pulling. Another part that for me I find is my kids love to come feed on the sleigh with me. And so it gives me an opportunity like I had with my grandpa to learn the art of driving a team. I'm helping my kids be able to carry on that legacy. And so they beg every day, are you feeding with the team today? And I try to every day. And so if they're home, they're on the sleigh. So I'll usually have my 2 oldest come and ride the sleigh. And they're either holding the lines or pitching the hay, depending on which is easier. And so they like to come, and it's a way I can get them involved and be a part of it.
The future health of the world will be largely dependent upon our ability to produce our own food and fuel in a responsible way, making the most of the land we have available to us. People like Devin and Landon are raising their kids not only to work, but to recognize and perpetuate the breeding, growth, and development of quality livestock.
My goal is to breed an animal that somebody else could buy and go buy a ranch with them. So from the very beginning, I wanted to breed quality, the best you could find of animals that could do it in high elevation. My main goal with the cow herd is I want other ranchers to know that they can come here and get a quality product, an animal that's going to last, an animal that's going to make them money, and an animal that's going to allow them to continue to stay in business. I feel like there's so much marketing hype with a lot of the animals out there. For me, it's a no fluff. They're the best you can find. And their feet are going to hold up. Their bags are going to be the best you can find. And they're raised in a tough environment. They're not pampered. So they're not getting their head in a grain bin every day. They go out and they know how to work for a living. These cows are what I view as my employees. So I don't work for them, they work for me. And that's what I'm working towards, is an animal that can help us be profitable.
Over time, the daily struggles of a cattleman will likely change and evolve just as they always have. And if you're ever lucky enough to hang out with Landon and his family for a day, you'll learn that you can't kill a cattleman. And no matter what the future holds, ranches like the Circle P in Cokeville, Wyoming will find a way to survive and bring up the next generation of cattlemen and women.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Cattleman. We had a great time filming. I'm Mike. I'm the video editor and video guy, so you don't really see much of me, but I'll be here once in a while. Anyways, Cattleman, Devin and Landon, they make a good team, and it was fun just to kind of see their whole process, how they operate their family business. And
yeah, we're super grateful to be able to do this, and so thank you for all the support that we've had on the channel. It takes a lot to put food on the table, and so not just from Landon's side, but also from Devin and all the stuff that she does, all the hard work that goes on, kind of behind the scenes that nobody ever sees or probably hears about. But big thanks to Bryn Hill for letting us use one of his, what I think is an unreleased song. I don't think he ever released it for the intro of our video. Master Supply Company, all the jackets you saw us in and currently see us in are from Master Supply. So you can actually get a discount code for 15% off if you enter Stonefield Ranch at checkout. So please go check out their gear. It's probably the last jacket you'll ever have to buy. They're bulletproof. Seriously. And then if you have any untold stories that you want us to tell, please send us an email at stonefieldranchproductions@gmail.com. We'd love to keep telling stories.
yeah, these stories are super fun to hear, and we love getting to know people and sharing their passion and their story. But anyways, please like, subscribe, and share. We want everybody to see these videos, and there's a lot of work that goes behind it. Riley puts a lot of time in writing and research, and we
also had Skylar on this shoot. We pulled in a guy that shot a couple scenes of Yellowstone.
Yeah, it's always nice having a second shooter with us, and man, it's just fun just to get off the grid a little bit and shoot these little stories. But yeah, happy riding and adios.